Alright guys, back for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to take a look at the new DOKKANFEST Piccolo. This of course is going to be a 55% video, but that's all I could do since I went 3,000 stones with only one copy, which is an RIP. Now, I did actually manage to get full copies for Nail, but for the purpose of this video, I think I'm probably going to actually awaken Nail, and we'll kind of use Nail with Piccolo. You know, this is a 55% Piccolo showcase, but we'll definitely take a look at our boy Nail as well, because Nail is very, very good, right? Like, Nail is quite honestly insane. So, I am going to Dokkan awaken him, and we're going to have both Nail and Piccolo here for this video at 55%. Both of them are pretty much only on their one team, the Namekian and the rival team. Nail, of course, is also on the Planet Namek Saga team, but you know, he'll definitely work well over there. Alright, so let me level these two up, and then we'll hop into some events. I'm probably going to do two runs, one without Nail, and then one with Nail, using these two teams. Unfortunately, like, if we take a look at the Rivals and Namekian category team, which is what Piccolo's leader skill is, right? It's not great. It's basically just a bunch of Vegetas and then, like, you know, MVP 17. In terms of support, it's very bad because we've only really got this Father Son Gallic Gun Vegeta. We have MVP 17. And then we got, like, you know, the Vegeta family category support unit, the Xeno Vegeta, but that's it. Like, it's not great. I mean, who else is a support unit? I mean, we have Kami. We could use Kami, I guess. Kami is okay. I mean, 2 key, 25% attack and defense. He can get the job done. But, I mean, that's about it. So, certainly a, you know, 40% Rivals category support type unit, I think, would be cool. I mean, we just got the category and already it needs more. But that's the thing. Like, Piccolo's banner is insane. But I don't think Piccolo himself is a must-summon. I think he's going to be an amazing, like, second unit on some banner in the future, right? Like, if you look at this banner, you know, you got Piccolo transforming Vegeta, Metal Cooler, and, like, the new Nail. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's a lot of firepower in one banner. So, you know, I would wait for Piccolo, honestly, with the 300 million download celebration coming up. But this banner is super, super good. So, let me level Piccolo and Nail up, and then we'll hop into an event. Alright guys, so here we are in an event on the Piccolo team. Now, listen, Piccolo is good. I just want to get that out of the way, but I actually had difficulty finding a Piccolo friend. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm recording this a little bit earlier than I usually do for 55% video for a unit, but I mean, the fact that Piccolo, you can only use Piccolo on his own category team. That's it. So, you need to be able to find other Piccolos. If you can't find other Piccolos, you can't really use him. So, I don't really think this is the wisest idea for free-to-play players to go for it. His banner is good, but it probably won't be a good idea. Now, here's the thing. You know, if we do get the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan very soon, who is a Cell Saga leader, or we get a Cell Saga leader, boom, then Piccolo's going to have a really nice place where he's going to be very good. But as of right now, this is it. It's Piccolo's team, and that's all you're going to get. So, do keep that in mind. I guess I'll keep Super Vegeta on rotation here. This blue Vegeta is going to be very important for this team in terms of just, you know, being a support type unit. They're very important. Okay, so 1.22 million, not bad. Both my Piccolo and the friend Piccolo are 55% in the dupe system. One good thing, though, about running Piccolo's team is you're always going to know where the super attacks are going to land, which is definitely going to help you out. When we're talking about using items and stuff, like, you're probably not going to have to use items very often running Piccolo's team. So, like, boom, there we go. Looks like there is no super attacks that we're going to get hit with. Now, I'm going to leave Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Transformation Vegeta. I guess I'll leave them on a rotation right here. And then we'll let Piccolo sort of rock out on the other rotation. I guess I'm probably going to keep him with Android 17. Android 17 will work well, you know, just being able to give him the you know, like, key and everything that he needs. Now, on this first run here, we're using the Namekian and the rival team. We do not have Nail on the team or any other Namekian. I just kind of wanted to see this. I wanted to get this on video. It does just the two Piccolos as leaders. Is that enough to get his active skill? Because Piccolo is pretty good where he is. Oh, okay, so see, boom, here we go. This is a perfect example. So now we know where Piccolo is going to super attack. So if our health was below 77% and Android 17 had his damage reduction active, I would slide him in this first slot. But, you know, right now, I think Piccolo's defense will probably be a bit higher. 124,000 is pretty good. 17 does give defense, but that's still pretty good. Piccolo is at 55%. Remember that Piccolo does stack defense on super attack, so you are going to have this Piccolo get to very, very high defensive levels pretty often, right? That's not going to be something too rare. All right, so let's see what we're going to go ahead and take from this. I mean, probably not going to be too much. Wow, 10K. Okay. One other thing I do want to point out is just how good Piccolo's animations look. So, like, every new unit that comes out is definitely going to be exciting from any units that have come out since, like, Metal Cooler. AGL Metal Cooler, in my head, is kind of like where the super attacks really exploded in, like, quality. So, like, anything before that doesn't really look quite as good. So, I mean, that, you know, the super attacks, the aesthetic of a unit is very important for summoning. Like, you know, of course, Global went crazy summoning for the LR Super Saiyan 4s, as I knew was going to happen, but leading up to it, a lot of people were like, oh, it's just not as hype as it usually is. Even though, I mean, that didn't turn out to be true at all. Alright, so here, we'll let Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta go ahead and dominate. Just another team for LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Honestly, he's probably the best unit. Yeah, he's the best unit on this category. LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. He's the best unit on the team for sure. So, you know, that's good. He's going to be incredibly powerful here, you know, offensively and defensively. He will anchor one of the two rotations. Here's one unfortunate thing, though, right? So Piccolo is a shocking speed unit, but the LR Super Saiyan 4s unfortunately did not get shocking speed. That was a link that they lost. So that is a bit of a disappointment for sure. You know, instead of shocking speed, the LR Super Saiyan 4s have legendary power. All right, so are we able to? Yes, we are. Okay, there we go. So on Piccolo's team, just the two Piccolos as leaders is enough. Oh, okay. I jumped into that too quickly. So, because it's active skill, it's voiced. Let me go ahead and turn on the volume for the second transformation. Now, Piccolo is good. Like just the first, like, you know, Piccolo is good. Like right here, this form of Piccolo is solid. But when he transforms, it's like Blue Gogeta level, because, like, you know, Blue Gogeta, it's very easy to sum up very quickly why Blue Gogeta is crazy, right? 50% chance to dodge, 100% chance to crit. Insane. Piccolo, though, it's like on super attack, he greatly raises attack. He has a high chance of stunning, 120% attack and defense, reduces damage by 40%. He raises his chance to crit by up to 40% the more health he's got. He recovers 10% HP when under 77% HP, and he also sees enemy super attacks. Like, he just does so freaking much. Like, he does so much that, like, if you're able to get Piccolo to transform, he's going to be quite good. So this man is at, and here's the thing too, right? So his defense was stacking while he, like, I'm pretty sure those defensive stacks, like, those still carry over, like, that extra defensive power for Piccolo. So then you transform, he keeps that extra defensive power, he has a bigger buff from his passive, and then he also reduces damage. So this Piccolo is this guy is a juggernaut. He will obliterate the Legendary Goku event. Battlefield, you're probably not going to see him too often. Super Battle Road, he's going to dominate it. Reducing damage and having a 150,000+ defensive stat, this is 55%, and his defense is 164%. So this Piccolo is an amazing tank, but it's just a matter of getting to this form, because you do have to have two Namekian category units on the team. Again, on his own team, just the two leaders is good enough. But on other teams, you know, if you're only running Piccolo, you're going to have issues with him transforming. So, like, on a Cell Saga team, I mean, unless, like, Dende is going to be, like, the 40%, you know, Cell Saga category support, what other Cell Saga Namekian unit is there? Piccolo is going to be out there by himself, and you won't even be able to transform on the Cell Saga team. So, I don't know. I think they could have toned down his transformation a little bit, because, quite honestly, to me, I feel as though Piccolo, his transformed state, is similar to Blue Gogeta in being as OP as he is, but they made it too hard to get to. Like, 4 turns is not bad, but having 2 Namekian allies on the team, Namekian is the force category in the game. So that's tough. That's going to be tough to do. So we'll see what happens in the future. Right now, on just this team, it's not a big deal. But in the future, on that Cell Saga team, man, I don't know. This is the only Piccolo, the only Namekian unit you'll be able to use. So we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and use this second active skill now. Alright, so this is just a utterly disgusting rotation right here. This is just filthy. 17 plus the 2 Piccolos. I mean, Piccolo couldn't hurt us if he tried. It's just not going to go out that way. So let's go ahead and see this. I mean, there's a good chance this is double digits right here. I mean, we'll see, but double digits, I'd say, is very likely. Yeah. Again, once you get Piccolo to this level, he will dominate. And then, you know, when you got a rotation with Nail, like you got Nail on the team, that's going to be pretty interesting. So there we go. We got the crit already. So, you know, remember, the crit, that is from his passive. And then so he crit from his passive, and then he stunned from his super attack. Like, you know, because, again, he's 55%. I don't have anything in crit for him. So there we go. Like, it just shows how insane he is. Like, how absolutely busted beyond belief this Piccolo is. Like, everything he does, just so much. One other thing I do want to point out, so I was pretty positive that his super attack animation was going to be his Fighters level 3. It is the same attack, but it's not from Fighters. They just took it directly from the anime, right? So I did think that was actually pretty interesting. I was, for sure, I thought they were going to lift it out of Fighters like they have with a lot of other super attacks, but they did not end up doing that. So, all right, we're going to sit Piccolo down real quick here with Vegeta's active skill. Now, let me go ahead and put Nail onto the team, and now let's run this with the 55% Nail together with Piccolo. Alright guys, so we're back in. Now, of course, we have our boy Nail on the team. Now, Nail is very filthy. I mean, there's no other way for me to say it. Now, Nail does, likewise, just like Piccolo, have kind of a nasty restriction on him, in that Nail has to have another Piccolo character on the team. Basically, if Nail does not have a Piccolo character on the team, he stacks attack and defense, and he has 100% attack and defense from his passive, which is very good, right? Like, that, just that alone is solid. But when you add a Piccolo character to the team, at that point, he has 200% attack and defense, and he reduces damage by anywhere from 10% to 77%. Looks like the less health you have, the better his damage reduction will get. So Nail just becomes absolutely ridiculous. Like, this, we've been asking for this exact Nail card for quite a while, and finally we got it. A huge buff to the Namekian team and a huge buff to the Planet Namek Saga team. So the Planet Namek Saga team, by the way, is starting to look really good now. They filled in a lot of the holes, so that definitely helps it out there. There's still a truckload they could add, a better Super Saiyan Goku for one, but, you know, they're definitely looking good there. Alright, so the other thing, too, about Piccolo and Nail, let's see. So they have Namekians, which is a 5% healing link. They have Cold Judgment, which gives them 20% defense. They have, let me see, Piccolo doesn't have Hero or Supreme Warrior, 2 links that Nail has. And then they have Experienced Fighters, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. So they give each other 25% attack from links, 2 key, 20% defense, and 5% healing. That's a lot. That's a good number there. I guess Tech Beerus probably will work well in this team too, because you're probably going to have a lot of Shocking Speed units. You know, 17 is another Shocking Speed unit. So there's Nail at 1,000,000, no support, 55%, a non, you know, banner like exclusive. That's pretty good right there. That's what we want to see. Nail at 55% has 9,600 attack. That's pretty low. Even Rainbow level Nail is only at 12,600 attack, which is very low. Whereas Piccolo, you know, at 55%, he's at 13,000 attack, which is higher than Rainbow Nail. And then, you know, Rainbow Piccolo is at 16,000, which is very good. Any unit above 16,000 attack is really good. I'd say unless it's an LR. An LR, that's only at 16,000. That's probably a little bit on the low end, right? But like for a TUR, that's pretty good. 16,000 is a really, really decent number right there. So these two together are going to be very good. The Namekian category team has been insanely buffed thanks to this, because now you have a dominant rotation. Like, you can actually run a full Namekian category team because you'll have 3 all-stars on the team now in Nail plus the 2 Piccolo leaders, right? And then, you know, if you look through the category, Physical Lord Slug is good, Demon King Piccolo is good. You know, you can run the Universe 6 Namekians. I don't know that I'd really call them good, but, you know, you now have the semblance of a team there. There's still more. You know, I do think an LR Demon King Piccolo is something we should have. Like a DOKKANFEST exclusive Majunior from the end of Dragon Ball, like the final fight in Dragon Ball. I think that's another character we could get, because he, you know, his name is Majunior. Like, there's actually Majunior cards in Dokkan. That, I think, would work a lot better. You know, that's another huge buff to the team. But now, you know, we are starting to look a little bit better. So, okay, this is good. I'm going to go ahead and let Nail, I want to see Nail tank this super attack right here. Let's see how our boy does going ahead and eating this super attack from Piccolo right here. I believe the way Nail's damage reduction works is that the less health we have, the better his damage reduction is going to be. So, like, Nail, like, dude, I already no itemed Super Battle Road, like the Super Stage. If I hadn't, running Piccolo and Nail as a rotation is probably something I would have done, and that would have worked really well. Because Nail and Piccolo together are going to be just a behemoth rotation defensively. So there he is, up to 1.18 Nail was, 55%. I'll take that. Is this going to be double digits already? It could be. It very well could be. I remember that Nail does stack attack and defense. Yeah, there you go. That's with, I think, 10% damage reduction. Or I think. Again, it could be the other way around, but I think that's the way it works right now. And then Piccolo looks good. I mean, these 2 units together, they're beasts. There's no way around it. Like, they're just absolutely like, all-star. I think calling, like, the Piccolo and Nail units all-stars, that does work very, very well. So, let me know what you guys think of Piccolo. I do have high praises for the unit. The only thing about Piccolo, again, is his lack of categories is really the issue. When you eliminate that from the equation, like here's the thing, like, all the other, like, new DOKKANFEST exclusives that release are on, like, a ton of different categories. Like, Evolution Blue Vegeta is now on, like, 9 category teams, right? So, like, you know, even though he's replaced as a leader, he's good on 500 different teams, whereas Piccolo is just kind of, like, stuck, like, on his own team. I can't even think of, like, other categories they could add that he would be added to, right? Like, I mean, sure, we do have the Cell Saga one that's coming up, but besides that, I don't know. Like, they're gonna have to really make something up to get this Piccolo onto another category. I mean, I guess if a Z Fighters category would happen, he does have the Z Fighters link. He would be very good on there, but again, that's another thing where it's like, at that point, how many Namekian Z Fighters are there? There's one, unless we're going to count Dende. So then at that point, like, Piccolo is on the team. Yeah, he's good, but when he's really good is when he transforms. That's when Piccolo becomes really good. So, like, I mean, he is good enough to run, I would say, even just in his non-transformed version. But it's just night and day comparing his transformed state to his non-transformed state, right? So, again, let me know what you guys think of Piccolo. We'll finish this off with his active skill. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.